So, Saturday, January 24th, 2026, we've got the ABC triple header, the end of Rivals Week.
And the big one, Knicks versus Sixers.
The big one, yeah. And honestly, the whole narrative around this game, it feels like it's completely shifted in just, the last 48 hours?
Oh, completely. You have two teams on just wildly different trajectories right now.
You really do. You've got the Sixers, who are, they're surviving on pure grit and that high-end star power.
Right.
And they are running headfirst into a Knicks team that it isn't just winning, they're obliterating people.
It's a clash of philosophies, really, as much as it is a clash of personnel.
Yeah.
You look at Philadelphia, they want the game to be ugly. They want it close, they want it in the mud, because they really trust their execution in those last 2 minutes.
Right. And the Knicks?
The Knicks are trying to make those last 2 minutes totally irrelevant by halftime.
Well, that's the thing. I'm looking at Tyrese Maxey right now. He sprinted into the top 5 of the MVP ladder.
Which feels significant.
It does. We always talk about Embiid as the alpha, the main guy, but Maxey has been the one putting games on ice. He's really earned that clutch Maxey tag.
He has. He absolutely has. But I think the context of how he's getting those clutch buckets really matters for this Saturday matchup.
How so?
Well, look at that overtime win against Houston. It wasn't just him in isolation, taking on his man. He and Embiid were running this two-man game that the Rockets they had no answer for it.
Yeah, that was tough to watch if you're a Rockets fan.
And Embiid coming off a triple-double tells you everything. He's willing to pass out of those double teams to find Maxey. That's the engine right there. If the Knicks send the house of Joel, Maxey's going to be attacking a rotating defense.
Which is just terrifying. Maxey going downhill is nearly impossible to stop without fouling.
Almost impossible.
But, okay, let's flip it to the Knicks because we have to talk about what they just did to Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
A 54-point margin of victory. That's a franchise record. I know the Nets are struggling, but winning by over 50, that's not normal.
It's not just the margin, though. It's the energy conservation.
Yeah.
When you go up by 59 points at one stage,
Right.
Your starters aren't playing the fourth quarter. Your key rotation guys are getting reps, sure, but they're not grinding. So the Knicks are coming into this high-intensity game fresher.
Much fresher than Philly. That's a huge point.
Yeah, that blowout was tactically perfect for them. They pushed the pace, they got easy transition buckets, and they didn't have to grind it out in the half court.
And on the other side, you've got the Sixers, who just played a heavy overtime game where Embiid and Maxey had to basically empty the tank just to survive.
Exactly.
So does that easy offense for the Knicks, does that translate against a defense that's anchored by Joel Embiid?
See, that's the pivot point of the whole game. The Knicks got so many of those points against Brooklyn through sheer pace and perimeter ball movement. Philadelphia is a completely different animal. Embiid drops deep, he protects the rim, he basically forces you to beat them with jump shots.
So he takes away the easy stuff.
He takes it all away. If New York tries to turn this into a track meet, Philly will just slow it down, pound the ball inside to Embiid, and draw fouls to stop the clock.
So it really becomes a battle of tempo.
It's all about tempo.
If the Knicks are running off makes and misses, they probably win. If it becomes a half-court execution-based game, you almost have to favor the Sixers because of that clutch Maxey factor we were just talking about.
And don't underestimate the mental side of Rivals Week. The Knicks have now beaten the Nets 13 times in a row. They own that matchup. But Philly is resilient.
They showed that against Houston.
They absolutely did. They don't panic when they get punched in the mouth. So if the Knicks jump out to, say, a 10-point lead, Philly is not going to fold the way Brooklyn did.
That resilience is really going to be tested, though, because the Knicks are playing with this record-breaking collective force. It feels like everyone on that roster is a threat right now.
But collective force sometimes struggles against singular greatness, especially in tight games.
Yeah, when it gets down to the wire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if this is a 3-point game with 90 seconds left on the clock, who do you trust more? Do you trust the Knicks system, which has been great? Or do you trust Embiid and Maxey, who've been living in these clutch moments all season?
And that's the whole question, isn't it? Can the Knicks' incredible offensive volume just overwhelm Philly before it even gets to crunch time? Or will the Sixers manage to drag them into deep water and let clutch Maxey take over? It's going to be a fascinating watch.